What's up, guys? Ah, look at that. Fits on there pretty good. We don't get... Yeah, Scott, no doubt, man. It doesn't look like they're doing autographs either, unless they just didn't want to tell people, and it's a surprise. The logistical part of the autographs would have been tough, you know, because if they're using like a third party, I'm sure they've found somebody to source making them, and I'm sure it's far cheaper to, well, it's far cheaper to not have autographs, period, but then just thinking of the logistics behind having to ship cards to Woo to have all the drivers sign and then get them back to whoever produced them to then sort them. I'm excited for a first attempt, though, nonetheless. Whatever it is, I'm happy that they're doing something. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I bought 10 to get, because I think free shipping was at $50. So I bought 10 to get the free shipping, and I figured I'll open 4 or 5. If I love them, I'll open the rest of them maybe and order more or whatever. But if not, then we can do a little miniature break with them. With, you know, the checklist is super small. So we could do a little break with them with a few packs. That would be super cheap because you're talking, you know, just a couple bucks basically per driver. Or I could just use them as giveaways, Secret Santa, or just if somebody skunks, I could give them one of those or something. So we'll see what happens. Play it by ear. Yeah, it should be a fun. I hope they produce a checklist, because I'd love to be able to grade. You know, if they turn out to be nice, I'd love to be able to grade some, but there has to be a checklist. So that's going to be the you know, the hiccup for everybody that may want to grade, is we got to have a checklist from them. So hopefully they do that. We'll see. We'll give them a chance. Like I said, I'm excited for the effort regardless. So let's get right into our duck race, because obviously I don't have the perfect setup here for that. So here is our duck race lineup. 1 through 26. Shuffle it one time. Let me get it as close as I can for you guys. And good luck, everybody. Helps if you hit the button. Yeah, the price point's perfect. I was expecting to be about $5. Or not 5. I was expecting to be about $10 to $12. That's what I was thinking. $10, $12 range. And 5 is brilliant, though, from a entry beginning situation standpoint. And they might not be doing the autographs ever because they might be thinking, well, people will take the cards to the pits and get the drivers to sign them, which is fine too, you know. I'm just excited about it regardless. Duck 26 and I think 19. We're looking for the top 2. Yeah, 26 is going to be Storm Ghost. That's first place. Second place is 19, and that is Brian Jacobs. So Storm Ghost and Brian. Storm Ghost gets the first... Let me move this thing out of the way. Storm Ghost gets the first set of drivers that starts with A.J. Allmendinger and goes down to Greg Galding. And then Brian gets the next set that starts with Logano and goes all the way to Ty Dillon. And I know I didn't start with this. I wanted to get that duck race done, but we are missing payments, still missing payments from Trevor Bowers and Melvin Stammons. So get those in. Yeah, for sure. I didn't get any high limit dead cards, and I heard about it was it last year? Anyway, I never got any of them, but that's because high limit doesn't really come to our neck of the woods much. So, bit of a bummer. All right. Good luck to everybody. I really don't have to wish anybody a whole lot of luck though, because as you know, if you took a driver in this break, you're getting something. Just a matter of what it's going to be. Again, I will ask you guys to be completely, brutally honest with me. If you guys like these, we'll continue to maybe do like one a month. And I can change it up a little bit with the format. We can go less expensive on some spots, make it a little bit smaller if we need to. We can kind of change things up a little bit. But I only want to keep doing it if it's stuff you guys want to do. So those of you that are in the break, I need you to be the ones that are honest with me. If it's something that you don't like or decide, hey, whatever, tell me, because I don't want to push it if it's something that everybody's like, So I am not going to call out everybody's names tonight for the numbered cards, just for the autos and relics. Somebody mentioned that when we did the last break, and they're right. With 100 and some cards that are non-autos and relics, I don't need to call out every owner for every spot. Instead, I'll just do the description of the card, and we'll move on. So we're going to start with 50 out of 199, Blue Donruss A.J. Allmendinger. We've got 8 out of 10, Trackside Hollow Silver Kyle Petty. I guess because that's a SSP, I'll say that goes to Mike Ciano. Suited Up Cole Custer goes through the filler to Storm Ghost. Red Pulsar Prism Ty Dillon, 89 out of 199, goes to Brian, even though I don't need to be saying that. 147 of 249, Old Habits Die Hard. Natalie Decker, Carolina Blue. 8 of 10 gold, Donruss. Carl Edwards goes to JR. Corey LaJoy, on-card auto from Prism. That one is not numbered, belongs to Andrew Haywood. Carolina Blue, 14 of 249, Race Kings, Jimmy Johnson. 34 of 49, Josh Williams, Prime Base. Sensational Signatures, Kaz Gralla autograph. That goes through the filler to Brian Jacobs. Red Prism, Tony Breidinger, 18 out of 299. We got a white Dale Jr. from Select, Speed Merchants, 21 of 50. Burning Rubber, Clint Boyer, race used tire, goes to Will Black. 22 out of 199, Blue Donruss, Tony Stewart. Optic Pink Velocity, 28 of 79, Greg Biffle. Taylor Gray, newly minted from Gold Standard, goes to Cale Larson. How about a Future So Bright, Brittany Zamora, through the filler to Storm Ghost. We got a Prime Signatures Red, 47 of 50, Ryan Preece. Nobody claimed Ryan Preece tonight. He goes to Brian Jacobs as well. I kept trying to encourage people to take those last spots. Silver Disco Harrison Burton, 62 out of 75. Magnitude 9 of 50, Blue Bubba Wallace. Blue Scripts Ross Chastain. Prism goes to Trevor, 49 of 49. How about 48 of 49, Race Kings Explosion, Kyle Larson, going to Johnny. Like I said, old habits die hard. 45 of 99, Chase Briscoe, Race Used Fire Suit, belongs to Victor. 75th Anniversary Personalities, Ernie Irvin. Yeah, exactly. They could break your streak, that's for sure. 171 of 199, Blue, Jimmy Johnson. Suited Up, Harrison Burton, Race Used Fire Suit, goes to Todd. Red Prism Scripts, Rusty Wallace, belongs to Trevor. 42 of 99. Prism Throwback, Ryan Preece. Silver Pulsar, Jesse Love, 144 of 399. Bobby Labonte, Legendary Signatures, belongs to Kevin Bennett. Retro Materials, Chandler Smith, numbered to 99, going to Micah. 75th Anniversary Seasons, Kurt Busch. Red Prism, Tony Stewart, 135 of 299. Race Day Treasures, 69 of 99. Sheet Metal, Terry Labonte, goes to Billy Joe. Fire Suit Signatures, 79 of 99, Michael McDowell. That goes through the filler to Brian Jacobs. Silver Pulsar, Tony Breidinger, 324 of 399. And Red Prism, Matty D, 43 of 299. Like the amount of stuff that we can put in these is pretty amazing when you get right down to it. Blue Prism Sensational Signatures, Riley Herbst, going to Andrew Haywood, 11 of 49. Justin Haley, Race Day Treasures, out of 25, goes to Andrew Haywood. Treasured Moments, 71 of 99, Joey Logano, through the filler to Brian. Silver Pulsar, Bill Elliott, 259 of 399. Burning Rubber, Bubba Wallace, race used tire. That goes to, filler, Storm Ghost Rico. And speaking of Bubba, Crusade Redemption, signed Darrell Wallace Jr. still, out of 25, going to Storm Ghost. Red and Blue Hyper Austin Cindric to $2.99. Carolina Blue Parker Retzlaff, 111 of 199. Piece of the race, Eric Almirola, numbered to 499, goes to Storm Ghost in the filler. Midnight Silhouette Signatures Red from Prime, Gray Galding, also through the filler to Storm Ghost. That's numbered out of 50. Eight of 49, Gold Jeffrey Earnhardt. I think the funny part is I don't think Storm Ghost even knows he has those spots. I actually gifted those spots to Storm Ghost because Storm Ghost in that case break, he kind of took a bath. Kind of didn't do very well at all, and so I wanted to gift him it. So I sent him a message when I posted the duck race and said, "Hey, I'd like to gift you 5 spots if you want to pick your numbers." And time went on. We got closer to the end, and so finally I was like, all right, I'm going to pick them for him. So I picked 5, and I sent him a message and said, hey, picked 5 numbers for you. Never heard back, so I'm assuming he was tied up for the night. So Storm Ghost doesn't even know that that any of this is happening, probably. Watercolors, Kevin Harvick, going to John Boyles. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. out of $2.99, the Zestfully Clean Fire Suit. Goes to Andrew Haywood. Let's see if I can make it in 2 stacks. Yeah, he's going to have a nice surprise. Fresh Faces, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. red to $149. Hey, Martin Truex Jr. starting grid, printing plate. 101 for Truex, going to Micah Robinson. Martin Truex Jr. printing plate. Congrats, Micah. Lime green Austin Dillon to $249. Chris Buescher, 102 of $299 red. Danica Patrick, race used tire, belongs to Ben Beach. A plate out of nowhere, exactly. Midnight Shadowbox Signatures, 10 of 99. Daniel Suarez goes to Fernando. Silver Pulsar Todd Gilliland, 184 of 399. Engineered to Perfection, Trevor Bayne, fire suit and sheet metal. 91 out of 199. Trevor, I think, is Scott Dixon. Yep. Watercolors, Eric Almirola, through the filler to Storm Ghost. Optic autograph, Parker Retzlaff, out of Donruss, goes to Sea Salt. That one's not numbered. Alex Bowman, newly minted fire suit tire. Bowman goes to Micah. Ty Dillon red Donruss to $299. Blue Prism Michael McDowell, 31 out of 199. Race Ready Joey Logano, fire suit and tire, out of 199. Fresh Faces Daniel Suarez, 43 of 99. Logano went to Brian Jacobs, by the way. I don't think I said that. Blue BK to 199. BK. Race Day Relics Chase Briscoe. Going to Victor. Black Christian Eckes autograph. Going to Will Black. Fresh Faces Ty Dillon to 199 from Certified. And blue Donruss Kurt Busch to 199. This is just the first box. We're just closing in on halfway. Certified swatches to 499. Bubba Wallace. Through the filler to Storm Ghost. 75th anniversary signatures. Dale Jarrett goes to Cale Larson. Blue Skills, Joey Logano, 87/99. Blue Prism, Tyler Reddick, out of 499. Timeless Treasures, Tanner Gray autograph goes to Chris Bonnet. There was something at the very beginning, Larson, Johnny. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a Donruss insert to 49. The Explosion, I think is what it was. Engineered to Perfection, Tony Stewart. 123 of 199. Goes to Troy. Then we got Kurt Busch, red, 197 of 199. Ryan Blaney out of Chronicles, 161 of 199. Engineered to Perfection, Greg Biffle. To 199, 23 of 199. Biffle goes to Anthony Hawley. Purple Velocity, Ryan Preece, 198 of 199. Chris Buescher, 117 of 199 blue. This one's pretty sweet. Ross Chastain with the names sheet metal, 34.99. I just love how it's got so many different colors in that sheet metal. That really turned out sharp. That'll go to Melvin. Brandon Jones, 217 of 249 on the orange certified. Carolina Blue, Chase Briscoe, 69 out of 199. It really is, isn't it? Christopher Bell, 37 of 99. Race used tire. Goes to JJ. Red Prism Ty Gibbs, 101 of 299. Fresh Faces Bubba Wallace, red, 127 of 149. And Octane Autographs Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 44 of 99, going to Andrew Haywood. That's halfway. That's probably way better quality, quantity overall that we normally get from most breaks to begin with, and we're only halfway. All right, Silver Pulsar Christopher Bell, numbered to 399. Qualifying marks 56 out of 99. Carl Edwards belongs to JR. Elite Series Kurt Busch, 8 of 199. Red Victory Lane, 47 of 49. Bill Elliott. Race Used Tires, 30 of 99. Josh Berry going to Micah. Corey LaJoy out of 299, red. Terry Labonte, 34 of 99, gold. 75th anniversary signatures, Eric Jones goes to Andrew Haywood. Signature Series, yellow, 22 of 25. Jamie McMurray going to John Boyles. Luminance, Richard Petty, 147 of 199, blue. Corey Heim Blue Select out of 199. Heim time. Status swatches 10 of 49 with the AJ Allmendinger. I think that's part of the Coors Drink Responsibly sheet metal that you see on most of the cars. Anyway, that'll go to Storm Ghost in the filler. Starting grid 74.99 Kevin Harvick. Red Pulsar Prism Chandler Smith out of 199. Then we got a Contenders ticket Brittany Zamora autograph. Zamora went unclaimed as well through the filler to Storm Ghost. Raja Karuth Purple Select 71 of 75. Richard Petty, Clearly Donruss, 21 out of 100. Burning Rubber, Christian Eckes. Race used tire goes to Will Black. Dominators, AJ Allmendinger, 22 of 199. I think she still works for World Racing Group, I believe. I just don't know what she's doing. I think she still maybe has a late model, but I don't know. Chase Elliott, Red Pulsar Prism, 34 out of 199. Then we got the Stacks, Natalie Decker, going to Tim Mays. I can tell you what Natalie's doing. She's been hanging out at the pool a lot because her Instagram posts pop up all the time. Sammy Smith, Blue Prism, out of 199. Race used Fire Suit Hollow Gold to 25. Haley Deegan goes to Tim Mays. Legendary Signatures, Danica Patrick, 29 of 99. Danica belongs to Ben Beach. Nice on-card auto for Danica. Danica still carries a lot of value by comparison to a lot of other drivers. Say what you want, but her cards sell well. White Sparkle Brilliance, Kevin Harvick. White Select Matt Kenseth, 62 of 99. Certified swatches out of 125, Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the Fire Suit. Mazeroski. Who is? I'm not sure who you're. I'm not sure who you're trying to spell, Scott. Casey Kane, Prime Numbers Signatures, 4 out of 49. That's super nice. Going to Andrew Haywood. Purple Tanner Gray, 10 of 99. Can't remember it. So the one I keep saying everybody needs to keep an eye on is Kaylee Bryson. Kaylee Bryson. She's running the Knoxville Nationals this week in a sprint car, and then she's making her ARCA debut, I think in 2 weeks. But she's a driver. Yeah, there is a load of talent with some of these younger female drivers. One of them's going to pop off eventually. Bryson has probably the most potential I've seen of any of them. Richard Petty, White Sparkle Illumination. I don't know about this signature. I don't know if this came in a pack like this. This is from Max 91, so I don't know if I don't know. I don't think it came in a pack like that, but it's obviously been signed. I've seen enough Harry Gant signatures. That sure looks legit. For Trevor. Jade Avidism. Yeah, she's good too. She hasn't been running sprint cars and the bigger stuff. She has been more midgets, and then she's done ARCA as well. But I don't know if she's cleared to race, or maybe she just got cleared not too long ago. She was dealing with some concussion stuff still. Suited up Chris Buescher goes to Micah. Victory Lane Red Prism Dale Jarrett 37/99. Victory Lane. National Treasures Rides 48/49. John Hunter Nemechek. Names Sheet Metal Sam Mayer /99. Sam Mayer goes to Brian Jacobs through the filler. Suited up Taylor Gray going to Cale Larson. Eric Almirola out of 199 red certified. In late model, yeah, I was gonna say I saw Jade won at Atomic in midgets a couple years ago. She's legit. Purple Select Ryan Newman, 22/75. Some used sheet metal, man, that almost looks burnt. 49/99. Ty Dillon, pedal to the metal, going to Brian Jacobs through the filler. Check that metal out though. That looks a little bit crispy. Fire Suit Signatures, Brandon Jones, 17/99. Through the filler to Storm Ghost. Elements, John Hunter Nemechek, blue, out of 199. Retro Series, Kevin Harvick to 199. Pedal to the Metal, Chase Briscoe, 99/300. Goes to Victor. On-card auto. Race used tire, Eric Almirola, going to Storm Ghost again in the filler. 71/99 green Chase Elliott. Red certified Kevin Harvick, 107/199. Austin Dillon certified swatches to 499 belongs to Michael Clay. Fresh Faces Tyler Reddick, red to 149. Red Prism Chris Buescher out of 299. Piece of the Race, 36/99. Dale Jr. I like how these look though. These reds are really nice looking. Going to Thomas Jones Jr. Then we got a Midnight Silhouette Signatures, Kevin Harvick, 63/99. Nice Harvick on-card auto, patch auto, going to John Boyles. Lime Green Prism, Josh Berry out of 249. Fresh Faces, Ryan Blaney. That's first to print. 1 out of 199. Easy for me to get out. Chase Elliott, race used Fire Suit out of Select. And we'll probably have 2 small stacks left here to close things out. Champions, Jimmy Johnson, 6/10, hollow silver. 6/10. That goes to Brian Jacobs. Justin Haley, pink Donruss, 25/25. That's going to go to Andrew Haywood. Then we got a suited up Kyle Busch, race used Fire Suit, going to Sea Salt. Scripps Silver Todd Gilliland belongs to Will Black. Purple Chronicles 10/25 short print. Daniel Hemrick through the filler to Storm Ghost. 5/25 gold Darrell Waltrip belongs to Trevor. Then we got an Eckler's Choice 10/25 Lawless Allen. That's going to go to Johnny. Chase Briscoe, 7 of 49, trackside from Prime. Justin Haley, red Donruss, 102 of 299. Tyler Reddick, dual fire suits out of Prime, 78 of 99. Going to Micah. 3 out of 10, hollow silver trackside, Alex Bowman. Another SSP going to Micah. 7 of 25, pink, Brad Keselowski. Goes to Dan Owens. Badge of Honor, Austin Cindric goes to Micah. Jimmy Johnson, 83 of 250 with the sheet metal. Going to Brian. And Ryan Preece, red Velocity Optic, 115 of 199. Preece goes to Brian Jacobs through the filler. And that gets us to the end of our second box. Like I said, if this is not, if you don't like these, if you participate and don't like these, please let me know if you think it sucks. But I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to keep doing it if nobody likes it, kind of thing. But I have a feeling it's pretty tough to beat it. John Hunter, blue to 199. It's going to go to Brian Jacobs. I think this is the second Suarez auto patch. No, the other one wasn't a patch. It was a shadow box, I think. Fire suit, sheet metal tire, Daniel Suarez. Going to Fernando. So Fernando hitting the daily double on autographs with Suarez. Checkered flag prism, Bobby Labonte, 41 of 50. Immaculate, Martin Truex Jr., 48 of 75. Sensational signatures, Daniel Dye. That's through the filler as well, going to Storm Ghost. Storm Ghost is not going to believe what happened. 76 of 299, red, Carl Edwards. We got a red Velocity Optic Butterbean Queen going to Paul Ricciardi, 37 of 199. Suited up, William Byron, fire suit going to James Ward. Watercolors, Austin Dillon goes to Michael Clay. Piece of the race, Kyle Larson, 90 out of 199, sheet metal going to Johnny. Alex Bowman, blue to 199, Donruss. 49 of 49, A.J. Allmendinger with the Prime. Championship trophy, Bobby Allison out of Prism. And last but not least, 75th anniversary signatures, my guy, Clint Boyer, or in the South they call him Boyer, going to Will Black. So that's that. I'll show you guys, because this will be fun for a second. There's the autos stack. And there's the relics stack. Obviously, we're not going to do a recap because the whole darn thing was a recap. But anyways, I appreciate everybody's support. And again, like I said, if it's something that you just are like, man, I don't like it or whatever, please tell me. But like I said, I mean, for the money, when you're playing the odds game with breaks, this is one, like Scott said, this is one where you can at least kind of right your ship. If you're on a slump, it can snap your streak and get you back on track. So, hopefully everybody enjoyed that one. And like I said, we might, when we do future ones, we can change it up a little bit. We might go a little bit cheaper, pare it down slightly. to make it a little bit more affordable yet, or even a smaller checklist, or we could go bigger sometime. So it'll really just kind of depend on the feel and the vibe everybody has. But that's really all I got for tonight. Tomorrow, I do plan on trying to get a shipping post for those that have cards here that need shipped, but you didn't hit something that shipping was included with. My plan tomorrow, and it'll probably be tomorrow evening when it happens, but my plan tomorrow is to get a shipping post made. So keep an eye out for that. Probably after work tomorrow is when that'll happen. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Everybody have a great rest of your evening. Again, appreciate the support very much. And see you guys next time.